It was a cool morning in festive hoop. Number 52 is Mr. Benn's house. Mr. Ben was reading the paper, saying about a stage performance happening in England. It was called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I don't think that's for me, he told himself. He remembered meeting Harry a lot of times, wondering if trouble would ever haunt him. Mr. Ben decided to take a walk because he remembered the costume shop, which adventures were far from him. He arrived there and went inside. As if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared. "Morning," he said. "What would you like to try on?" "What about this holiday shirt?" said Mr. Ben. "You, the way as usual," said the shopkeeper as he looked at the door to the fitting room. Mr. Ben changed into the holiday shirt. Then, after he looked in the mirror, went through the door that could lead to adventures. He found himself in a cruise. Looking around, he saw pools he recognized. "It's the Friendship Express," he thought. "Hello, what are apple poo and the fence doing on the tree?" "Shh," said Apple Poo. "We're visiting the Crystal Empire Kingdom at the north part of Equestria. It's trade set day," said Sweetbo. "You might tag along," said Schoolcrew. "Does Twilight loot this?" asked Mr. Ben. "She doesn't, and neither does her friends, or Celestian Luna, whoever tired. We're to visit, hide in the top part of Cadance's castle." "Here we are," said Apple Poo. "Keep an eye out for Twilight and the fence." "It's all right," said Sweetbo. "Hey, wait up," said Mr. Ben. "I told you why we're to run." Mr. Ben remembered the castle he visited when he was dressed up as a wizard. That time was when the guards were sick. He went in the castle up the stairs and into the top room. Why did Twilight's advisor not clean up? Dang it! There we are. A tea set room. Oh, this is nice, Apple. What are you doing? Where to film this new engine we bought for Spike as a birthday present? We George Wood, based on the engine himself, said Sculpture Lou. We're making a music film. That's nice. Hang on. Camera. Good thinking. Is it recording? Good. Ladies and gentlemen of Poopers, we have a music video about We George Wood, which is sung by the model writer. We hope you enjoy the music film too. Let's watch. Eating popcorn. Hit it! Track. We George Wood, he'll take you there and back. No better lurker upon the line, George is us a focus telephone. We George Wood, through the dark and deadly forest under eucalypt pine. Once a pint-sized locomotive on this pint-sized railway line. George is not the greatest flyer, and he doesn't have a beer. He's a lifeline into Tuller, and is welcome with a cheer. We George Wood, king of the Tuller track. We George Wood, he'll take you there and back. No better lurker upon the line, George is also folk of Tuller fine. We George Wood. George brought the food and children, drinks he brought in everything. And the locals getting married, he'd bring the wedding ring. Us wallabies and devils, frost chilly rushing stream, Tasmania's greatest loco, with a four-sides whistle steam. We George Wood, king of the Tuller track. We George Wood, he'll take you there and back. No better lurker upon the line, George is us a folk of Tuller fine. We George Wood, now the decades come to an end, crosses a highway through the town, and from high above the mountain, the chopper's wearing dawn. But George is not forgotten, he's there for all to see, having carved a place forever in Tasmania's history. We George Wood, king of the Tuller track. We George Wood, he'll take you there and back. No better lurker upon the line, George is us a folk of Tuller fine. We George Wood. After it was finished, they decided to shoot Mr. Benn another room in a cave. Shall we shoot you the mountain village? Yes, please. Then let's take the chain again. Oh, hey, Casey Jr. What are you doing with the chain? Oh, the fillies. I like to take a holiday job, doing it till the end of the day. Apple Plume, Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo. Is that who we're avoiding, Apple Plume? Yes, Mr. Benn. It's twilight. Run. Climb on me. I'll let my friend Tilly take Hooper. Right. There we are. Where Starlight Glimmer was. We're safe for now. What are we doing in the cave? Where to make a theater? This is where it will happen. We like to help the village. Uh-uh. Oh. Look out! There's twilight again! Uh, running time again. You're telling us. As for water climb. Oh! 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 Anyway, let's get inside. Inside the cave, they set up a screen with the camera. Mr. Benn helped with making seats. Apple was keeping an eye on everything, but she noticed the prince being exposed. Ah, damn, she said. They'll be sure to follow us. Quickly, she began wiping them away. and when she came to the village, she began her next trick by walking in and out of it while buying food. So she got us shopping and began creeping back to the cave theatre. Now we can get it ready in time, she chuckled. We're playing the hide-and-seek game. She waved to Casey to sneak back to Tasmania so he wouldn't get seen. Apple was climbing up the hill, and before she went back into the thatched cave, she looked up at the tree. It was planted for us, and behind it was a tail colored purple, pink, and blue. A tail colored purple, pink, and blue behind the tree? Said Apple. That wasn't there before. Then she realized it was Starlight Glimmer, who she and the friends invited to play hide-and-seek. So she was to hide. Apple had been fouled a lot of times, so the answer was simple. She was to trick the Pooh's eyes. She went in the cave. Is it ready, guys? Yes, it is, Apple. If you want to write, we're playing hide-and-seek. I've been fouled a lot of times, and I've got a trick cooked up. It worked, I see. Yeah, and look, there's Starlight hiding. Can you took the stick? All right. Twilight and the friends were looking in the village, but they couldn't find the fillies anywhere. Mr. Ben made the stick and pooped it out. Stop it! That tickles! Starlight had such a surprise that she fell, getting herself exposed. Twilight and the friends came up when we heard the laugh. Then we saw the stick creeping back in. You've done it again, Apple-Poo, said Twilight. We knew you would cook up this to make a surprise. Come in the cave. We have this to look at. We all gathered in the cave to see the film. Oh, this is wonderful. We haven't seen the chases. The cupboard for quilting marks was destroyed from me because that was a bad memory. I don't want to remember, Twilight. Starlight. It's of your loss. That's been dealt with thanks to you. Take your seats, please. Right, Apple-Poo. While they took their seats, as if by magic, a snake man appeared. It was the shopkeeper. You've watched what we feel, sir, he said. Step in this door, please. He walked through the door. Just as he expected, he discovered himself back in the fitting room of the shop. He took a last look in the mirror and changed. That was a surprise meeting Starlight, he said, returning the shirt. She's getting on well being friends with Twilight, sir, said the shopkeeper. Forgetting the bad memories is easy. And the question is changed a lot, as Twilight's the ruler. Mr. Benn said goodbye and went back in festival. It was to rain. At his door he met Twilight and Starlight, who were visiting. We wanted to visit you, Mr. Benn, said Twilight, and I wanted to give you this picture of us, said Starlight. Oh, thanks, said Mr. Benn. It can help me to remember. Cup of tea, Ben? Yes, please.